wrote an op-ed recently describing these as taxpayer-funded witch hunts. So how do you reconcile what he's saying with what you were describing?
Well, here's the bottom line. Republicans in Congress are liars. We just saw Jim Jordan, who would be the chairman of the Judiciary Committee, go out there and say in a public hearing that his committee didn't tweet that Kanye, Elon, Trump tweet when they actually did. If they're willing to lie about fundamental things like that, they're willing to lie about everything. Never mind the fact, Mr. Comer, that the Senate Homeland Security Committee, led by Republican Ron Johnson, did an investigation about the Hunter Biden stuff already. And guess what? They didn't find anything. Comer's just making it up. What the Republicans are going to try to do here, Chris, is try to make the accusation first and then hope that the investigation that they want to launch will back it up. It's completely backwards. That's not how oversight's supposed to work. And that's why it is a taxpayer-funded witch hunt. Kevin McCarthy went out there and said after Benghazi that the goal of the Benghazi committee was political. It was to take down Hillary Clinton. Republicans are drawing back to that playbook, hoping that by just the mere appearance of anything, they can go after a private citizen, Hunter Biden, who never served in the administration, never served in the federal government, didn't work in the West Wing, unlike Jared Kushner and Ivanka Trump, and hope that they can somehow taint the Biden administration. But it's not going to work, Chris, because guess what? Voters have no interest in this kind of stuff. And if Republicans, if the lesson they just took away from the midterm elections was to launch investigations and not talk about the issues that affect everyday Americans, they're going to keep losing election after election.
At the same time, Kurt, you argue that the Senate Democrats should use their oversight power more aggressively in the new Congress. So explain that.
Well, because we actually have factual information that shows Jared Kushner got $2 billion shortly after leaving the White House from Saudi Arabia. We know that Jared and Ivanka worked in the White House, in the administration, as President Trump and his family reaped the benefits of that financially. We know for a fact that they built the Secret Service, overcharging them while staying at Trump properties. That money went right into Donald Trump's pocket. These things actually happen. There's documentary evidence to support that. Those are legitimate threads of oversight. What Jim Comer and Jim Jordan on the oversight Republicans are talking about is literally a fishing expedition. They don't actually have any proof of anything. They just make statements and hope that they can find evidence to back that up.
Peter